Hey guys, Springprey here, and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles. We're playing in the town of Marintil. We're a burgeoning town with 225 souls. I just ran up the stairs. Laundry day. Well, let's go. We're building up our defenses here. We've successfully walled in the south portion. Or I guess south, north, there is no... this side. We've walled that side in pretty well. Looks like we're going to need to build a pier here. We need to start collecting taxes. I don't have any money. Our stupid treasure room keeps catching on fire, so we literally devoted an entire well to this one treasure room. Yep, we need money. Pretty bad. That's the only way that our defenses will fire. Alright, so let's keep going. And the game is not on 3-speed. I keep doing that. You guys got to pay attention. If you play this game, you buy this game. It's $9.99. Pretty awesome game. I bought it myself. I'm not getting paid by the developer to say anything. I don't think you'd have that impression, you know, with only 10,000 subs. But yeah, this game's actually pretty good. It's not super complicated. It's not like I played it for 4 hours and pretty much experienced everything on the medium difficulty. But now we're playing on the harder difficulty. It's a little slightly more challenging. Like, we got attacked a little earlier, but it's not that bad. Like, I might have gotten away with playing on this difficulty earlier, but probably not because I had no idea what I was doing. If you know what you're doing, if you watch this whole series, you could probably play on the hard difficulty. I am sponsored by Dr. Pepper, though, in case you're wondering. Dr. Pepper gives me $4 for every view. But they don't pay me in dollars, they just pay me in more Dr. Pepper. It's kind of like pretty sad, like slavery almost. If they got paid in cotton. I don't know. Let's go away from this analogy. Oh my god! Why is fire such a horrible thing? I mean, at least it didn't burn down my treasury again. It looks like we're gonna need another well over here. Oh, not a road close enough. Why did why are these two buttons, first of all, and why did I click bridge? I'm trying to do it on land. Alright, we need to put the quarries there, because there's only room, you can only have 2, but there's only room for 2 on this particular node. So we'll do that. We have quite a few idle citizens, so we'll make use of them this way. And then we can also build ourselves that well that I wanted now. Gluten. We have enough money to buy a hero. Not that they're really worth that much. They're not really good at their job. Alright. Let's spend some of that sweet dinero. It might look like our dude is spazzing out, but that's just because it's on 3-speed. Like, look at him. It's on 3-speed. If you look at it at 1, he's much more calm. But yeah, like when you see the entire army doing that, it's just like, what the hell are they on? So yeah, in order to get the soldiers for that guy, you need to build blacksmiths, you need iron, you need a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of prerequisites for that shit. Luckily we have an iron factory right here. So let's chop this down and start that. I'll chop these trees. We only need probably 1 iron mine for the entire game. So keep that in mind when picking a map, because you probably do not need, like this, see how there's like a lot of the quarries and not a lot of the other shit? That's what you want. There's a dragon. Oh good, he's coming over this area where we have all our defenses. Get ready to get fuckaroonied, dragaroony. Alright, we're gonna add the archery towers there. Oh yeah, please, just stand right there in between all of my... No! No, not the treasury! No, please! Please! Mercy, dragon, mercy! Oh, thank God. Oh, we killed him! What a little bitch. I rescind my mercy call. Let's have a festival for our townspeople. Dragon sighted, more like dragon D-E-A-D. Yep, dragons are no match for our blah 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 blah. Oh, our food stores. Scheiße. Let's open up this. Yeah, we've been kind of growing. I haven't been paying attention as much as I should. Oh, Vikings invading. Okay. They're going to probably land here, which is kind of good, because they're going to probably run into all of our towers and stuff. And the ogres are probably going to destroy some of the wall. That's okay. Build the wall. Build the wall. Don't kill my treasury. Don't light it on fire, please. Alright. Well, let's go on 3-speed, or... yeah. So, oh my god, that's a huge army. Jesus Christ! I never saw this much until later in the game. And they're going to come and attack my undefended sides, too. That's okay. The ogres are drawn to the walls, so... they're just going to occupy themselves blowing up the wall. But luckily we do have a lot of archery towers that are going to hopefully take care of these guys. We have a lot of wells and stuff too, so it might not be too bad. We're going to have our dude slicing his butt. The ogres won't attack your soldiers, but your soldiers can attack the dudes, I believe. Alright, yeah, they're kind of running amok up there, but that's just because we don't have any coverage. Fire has claimed a rebel, charcoal maker, forester. A well. Oh, that's not good. Another well. Let's rebuild those wells. Alright, well, that wasn't that bad. Quarry and a smock pile. Alright, well, that could have been worse. Definitely sucked, though. No, not a bridge. I think I'm just getting too zealous when I'm moving away my mouse after. Alright, we need more charcoal makers now, too. Oh, wow, they got both of our foresters? Alright, well, let's get those back up and running before we run out of wood. And then we'll want our charcoal makers back as well. Oh, but you know what, it's a good time to move that anyways. Alright, so... let's keep going here. Looks like we have a shit ton of stone. And not enough wood. So... probably has something to do with maybe our wood getting destroyed. I don't know if I could say that another time without losing my mind. But yeah, we're also out of food. So let's not starve to death. Might be a good goal. And we're going to put windmills over here too. Alright, so that should be a sufficient boost to our food production. If we need more, we can always expand along the river here. Lake, river, thing. But while we got all this stone, well, okay, there's workers over here. Okay, well, let's see if we can cram another dude in here. So we should be able to cram at least 2 more woodsmen in this general area. And that will help with our stock problems. I'm going to demolish that though, because we can't do it there because we have to have these 2 tiles open for our iron mine, which I'm going to open right there. We have plenty of charcoal. That's good. Our archery towers need to be built over here. Let's increase our castle size. Oh. Okay, that's going to be pretty big. We want to reinforce this area just because it's possible that we'll get invaded on this side. And that we want more defense just to deter that. And if dragons come and stuff, you know, the usual. I don't know where we're going to start our defense on this side, though, because we're going to expand, obviously, over to here. So do we want to start our defense all the way down there already, or what? I'm not sure. What I am sure of, though, is that we probably are going to need more houses in order to fulfill all of the job roles here. Are we doing better? Yeah, we're doing better on food now. Okay, good. Let's make everybody happy. I'll buy a festival. We also need to train some heroes. We might as well just have all three. They kind of suck, but as you can see, they did slow down the tide. They stemmed the tide of the invasions. Alright, good. So, yeah, our market is doing very nicely. Come on, it's right next to the damn well. It better not burn down. Are you kidding me? I guess not enough people responded to it. Or maybe that's one of the difficulty things, because I'd never had that happen that much before. Alright, so we can go ahead and build a... Well, I don't know if we want to build it there, because they're going to not have any neighbors. So what do we want to build there? A church? We could cram a church in here, but it's kind of a waste. We probably want to build a church like over here somewhere in a new development. We're going to need to start, because we can only expand this one a little bit more. And then we're going to need more places, like a whole nother area to start settling people in. And since we're going to want to defend, I don't know where to go, really. It's kind of strange, really. We've got 14 idle people. That's good. We've got a bunch of wood. And wood and stone. So let's keep expanding our wall around the perimeter. This way the Vikings will never land there. Okay, we need to cut down this stuff. And let's get the quarries started over here. Just so that we can have an insane amount of wood. Yeah, we already need more wood. Okay. Let's start another forester over here, too. Dragon sighted. Not worried. The dragon will get owned. We have developed our defenses beyond the point of worrying about dragons. Besides being annoying. Oh, I've never seen a white dragon. Oh, he wasn't white. He was just getting shot a lot. Okay. Well then. I guess that was probably a good burn. Alright. Yeah, see, like, even when you click on him, he's carrying iron to the stockpile, but, like, what is he actually doing? It should tell you there. The fact that it doesn't is ridiculous. Alright, we're going to post up a bunch more woodsmen in here so we can just get a steady supply of wood. Now we might want to... the Great Hall actually literally serves no purpose. Except for maybe it makes your castle bigger. Okay, the door's on the side. We could give it a range if we put it on top of the thing. Well, let me put it on the wall. No. That's funny, though, that it's putting it up there. It's probably just a bug. Oh, it did make our castle bigger. Alright, we have all 3 of our knights ready. Unfortunately, we have to do that in order to get our road out from back there. It just seems logical, too, to have our expansion follow the wall where it's already being built. The only place I'm worried about is getting invaded from over here, so maybe we also build a another tower here. And we're going to start having food issues, too, if I'm not careful. Yeah, that's actually a perfect place for a orchard. Because we can't put a windmill there, effectively. There we go. That should be plenty of food, even for us expanding a little bit too. Gluten. Very gluten. We have our tall towers over here. We should at least finish those off with some defenses. And it's going to be very, very hard to break through there and very good at stopping invaders on that section. Probably should put some ballista. Probably we should worry about this area here, since there's no tower there. Let's build that up a little bit. Put a ballista or something there. Alright, yeah, we're still chopping stuff down. It's just that people are taking their time because they're, you know, they got all the jobs to do. Once some of these buildings are finished being constructed, there'll be plenty of people free to do some work. There's fire over there. Shit. These would be good places to put archer towers or something because they can cover this, and you know, because like I said, the Vikings are smart. They'll pretty much attack you where you're the weakest, almost exclusively. I'm gonna build a pier there so that we can actually build the wall across that. Now, if you try to build something now, like normally you could queue stuff, right? But because it's still water, technically, it won't let you do it. But once that becomes a pier, then you can build on it. And the enemies won't try to blow it up either. Like, if they sail their ships through a bridge, it'll break. But if you have a pier there, they won't break it, in my experience anyways. Alright, well, that's going to about do it for this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Spray and pray out.